Hey y'all, Big Bear Ron here. Something has gone wrong with my movie maker on my desktop. It used to be I could make a video. I could get up in the morning and make a quick, say a 5 minute video and upload it and have it uploaded and running before I got to work. I mean, it only took a few minutes, seriously, to get it all done. And so it was really quite easy back in that day. If I wanted to upload two or three movies, videos in one day, I could do it. But something's gone wrong with it on my desktop. I'm not sure what it is. Well, never mind. We won't go there. So what I've had to do is use my laptop to upload through. It goes through the router, and that, a 10-minute video can take an hour just to upload. So, you know, uh, and I just haven't wanted to take the time to take this my desktop. My whole desktop system's it's about 3 years old, so that's somewhat ancient, in computer age. But I could probably take the whole thing in. I mean, the tower into my computer buddy, and he would probably have it fixed up and running in no time. I just haven't wanted to do that. What's up with Korea? Well, first of all, let me get something out of the way here. I'm not oblivious to the fact that sometimes, you just have to do several interviews. I mean, it's been so long since I've had to go through all of that you know, and you know how it feels, when you get that one offer, and next thing you know, you get the contract, and then, well, anyway, I did a video about all that, but it's okay. I'm all right. My recruiter is hard at work. She's sending me the offers as quickly as she can, I'm sure. And she sent me several. And what happens is I get it and I read over it all, and it looks good. And I say, okay, get me an interview. And so I usually the interviews are around 10 p.m. my time, and I have to hand it to the people at these schools, to want to call long distance my number. And usually they've been calling on the landline. Last night, though, the call came in on my cell phone. Okay. But and our interview time has been about 30 minutes or so. Okay. And not all the calls are coming from Seoul. I've had interview calls from a place called, I think it's Daegu. I can't. Oh God, I probably shouldn't have even tried to pronounce that. But and then last night I did an interview from a place. The name of the school. Now don't laugh. I mean, it's not funny, but it does sound funny. In fact, the interviewer kind of laughed when I asked her. I said, "Could you tell me how to correctly pronounce the name of the school?" And yeah, it's Ding Ding Dong. Anyway, and I told her, I said, I just did not want to mess up on that, but it's in a town called Pohang, Pohang, and it's the home of a very large steel mill called Pasco, from what I have read. It's one of the largest in the world, which is, since I brought that up, I want to mention that getting these interviews, and I'd say, yeah, I like that one. If they want to give me a contract, I'm ready to accept it, okay? And of course, my recruiter would say, okay, I'll get back with you as soon as I can. And then next thing you know, I get an email saying, oh, sorry, Ron, but they decided to hire someone that's already in Korea and blah, 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 And I go, okay, well, just send me another offer. And that's pretty much how it goes. And it's okay. But, with each offer coming from a different place, what I do, I get right online and I start plugging into all the blogs and the maps and anything that would give me some information about the locality, blah, blah, blah. So this whole experience has been somewhat of an educational adventure. Honestly, that's what I think. I've been looking up everything that I can find, everything from the history, culture, gay and lesbian stuff, church stuff, spiritual stuff, museums, uh, uh, beaches, on and on and on and on and on, that I could find about Korea. And so it's probably a good primer, for someone who's getting ready to pack up, but uh, unfortunately, from Pohang, I haven't seen much that has been written in recent years. I've read many blogs that were like written about 10 years ago, but so many things can change in any place within 10 years. And so, but nevertheless, I've just taken them for what they're worth and, enjoy the read. So, that's where we are right now. I haven't gotten the results from the interview that I did last night. I'm sure that Joanne will get back with me just as soon as she can. And I'm not going to call anything good news or bad news, nothing like that. It's like I said, we just have to wait this thing out, steady as she goes. It's like, okay, and just enjoy this ride and, for whatever. The way I understand the process works, uh, they'll send me a contract and then I will actually have to, send it back with all of my supporting documents, and then they'll take all of that to the embassy there, and all of that takes a couple of weeks of processing, and then they'll send me by way of email a number that I have to take to my local general consulate of Korea, and that will take a day for them to process my passport and stamp on it my visa. So, uh, altogether, they tell me that this is about a 3 week process. So once I get the yes, it's a done deal, then I've got basically the clock starts ticking. I've got about, well, let's just say 3 weeks to do or die, So I have to, so I'm just basically taking it easy. I'm not getting too involved in any one particular thing, just relaxing, keeping my mind in good gear, and just doing what I normally do. I mean, I will say that doing a whole lot of nothing can sure wear a person out. You know what I mean? You remember that scarf I started a long time ago? Yeah, that one. Well, it's about, oh gosh, yeah, and I've decided to kind of hold off on it. Maybe I'll probably, I'm thinking that I'm just going to take it with me, pack it up, and then while I'm in Korea, I'll finish it there. Or maybe I'll make another one or two. Who knows? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, and then we can still do a drawing or whatever. And if we want to scrap that whole idea, it's all right with me. I might need the scarf, because there are 4 seasons in much of Korea, just like there are here where I live. So yeah, I might just need that scarf. We'll see. And I know it's going to be interesting what kind of cooking videos I get to do when I get there. I've already seen some footages of some things I just don't want to tell you about right now, uh, in the local areas in Korea. But there's some things that I want to, get my own camera, make video clips myself, and then share them with you. Yeah, but and there are some new food items that I have never, ever, 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 ever tried. And yeah, yeah, I do want to do that.